Assalamualaikum, Dr. Mazura. Today, my group will present the group assignment for subject FIN 555, the technical analysis, and the industry we choose is transportation and logistics, financial service, and property. Okay, first we go to the introduction. This report analyzes five selected stock by examining their business background, market position, and recent development, supported by comprehensive technical analysis of price trend, volume behavior, and momentum indicator. And based on this finding, clear buy, hold, or sell recommendation are provided to suit different risk profile. The report also highlight a key trading idea with the strongest potential and present a structured trading plan, including entry and exit strategies, stop loss level, and profit target, to support disciplined decision making and effective risk management. Okay, next is technical analysis indicator. This all is the indicator that my team chose, which is relative strength index, RSI, rate of change, ROC, stochastic oscillator, simple moving average, SMA, Bollinger Bands, and moving average convergence divergent MAC. Okay, next is stock that we choose from the three different industry, which is the company we choose is Asia Group Berhad. The stock code is 5099. Next we have Pos Laju. Stock code is 4634, and Hon Leong Bank, which is stock code is 5819, and next Bank Islam Malaysia Berhad. The stock code is 5258, and last is Samdabi Property Berhad. The stock code is 5288.
Okay, let's begin with SMA, which helps investors identify the directions of the trend. In September 2025, we saw a golden cross where the SMA 20 crossed above the SMA 50, which signaling the start of a bullish phase. For current investor, this was an excellent signal to hold and potentially add to the position as the stock continued its upward momentum, peaking at 0.6887 in November. For new investors, the golden cross is often a good confirmation to buy into a stock that has strong upward momentum. We have Bollinger Bands, which assess volatility and help identify overbought and oversold condition. When stock reached RM 0.687, it touched the upper band, indicating that the stock was likely overbought and might face a correction. For current investors, this is a good time to take profit as the stock may encounter resistance. But for a new investor, once the price pulled back to RM 0.44 near the lower band, it could be a potential buying opportunity as the stock becomes oversold, suggesting a possible rebound. Now we add the rate of change, which measures the momentum of a stock by comparing its current price to a previous price. In September until October 2025, this stock show a strong positive momentum, confirming a bullish trend. However, in November until December 25, the ROC became negative, indicating that a slowing momentum. For current investor, this suggests holding and watching for the stock to find support, especially around 0.44 ringgit Malaysia, where the downward momentum might be slow and signaling a potential rebound. For new investors, entering at 0.44 could be a good opportunity if the ROC shows signs of recovery and signaling the start of a new bullish. Now let's talk about the RSI. The RSI helps investors determine if the stock is overbought or oversold. In October 2025, the RSI neared 70, which signaling that the stock was overbought. This was a cautionary sign for a current investor to consider selling or reducing positions before a correction. But by December 2025, the RSI dropped to 30, indicating that an oversold condition. For new investors, this presents a buying opportunity as stock in the oversold zone typically experience a price reversal and upward momentum. We are moving to the last indicator for AirAsia, which is stochastic oscillator. In October 2025, stock reached RM 0.699, indicating a potential correction. In November 2025, showing a weakening bullish momentum. But in December 2025, stock reached at RM 0.585, indicating a slowing downward momentum and a potential rebound. For existing investors, we suggest to hold the sell. Monitor for a break above RM 0.60. Consider selling if the stock surpass RM 0.65, which until the breaking resistance. For new investors, we suggest hold to buy. Wait for a confirmation of a reversal and look for a price breakout above RM 0.60 and stochastic crossing into the overbought zone for a safer entry point.
Assalamualaikum and hi, I'm Nurin Erna binti Harunizam and I will present regarding the technical analysis for Hong Leong Bank Berhad with code HL Bank 5819. So one of Malaysia's, Hong Leong Bank Berhad is one of Malaysia's leading financial institutions operating in commercial banking, Islamic banking, investment banking and wealth management. Hong Leong Bank Berhad is also part of the Hong Leong Group with strong domestic and regional presence. Fundamentally stable blue chip stock, supported by solid capital adequacy, prudent risk management, and consistent earnings. It also considered a defensive investment favored by a long-term and institutional investors. So the benefits from Hong Leong Bank, it diversify loan portfolio and increasing non-interest income, providing resilience during economic volatility. The share price performance shows consolidation from September 2024 until April 2025, followed by a clear uptrend from mid 2025 with higher highs and higher lows. So I will continue the presentation with technical indicators that I use for Hong Leong Bank Berhad. Okay, so first indicator that I would choose is moving average. So from September 2024 to early December 2024, the price moved sideways with frequent crossings around MA20 and MA50. This shows that weak trend in direction and the decision is whole decision. So this indicates consolidation rather than accumulation. So during mid-September 2025 to October 2025, the price broke above both MA20 and MA50. So the bullish for moving average 20 and moving average 50 crossover occurred. So this is a buy signal generated. Then during October 2025 to 31st December 2025, the end of the cut-off time, the MA20 remained above MA50, both trended upward. Price stayed consistently above moving average. Pullback toward MA20 acted as buying opportunities. So the buy or hold phase, this is a buy and hold phase. So decision and cut-off time would be buy, no bearish crossover or MA50 breakdown observed. For investor recommendation, there's a tool which is current and potential. For current investor, they need to hold or add positions. For potential investor, this is a sign for them to buy on pullbacks above MA50. So this is the moving average technical analysis. Next indicator that I choose is Relative Strength Index, which is also known as RSI. So for October, November 2024, March to April 2025, and June to July 2025. The RSI below shows 30 or rebounding from 30 to 40, which is oversold conditions. So buy opportunities with accumulation phase. December 2024 to February 2025, and May to August 2025, the RSI we can see is between 40 to 60. So neutral to mildly bullish momentum. So this is a whole decision which consolidation phase, September to October 2025 until late December 2025, which is the cut-off time. RSI near above 70%. So this is the overbought conditions. So this would be recommend to sell or profit taking phase. So this is the time when you need to sell your stocks. The decision and cut-off time as at the 1st December. The RSI near but not decisively above 70. So for the potential investor, it was the time for them to buy. So the current investor, they need to hold the stocks. So I will continue with the next indicator. Next indicator would be moving average, convergence, and divergence, which is known as MACD. So for the term September to November 2024, it is a bearish MACD crossover near zero line. So this is a weak momentum, which is we need to sell or avoid. Okay, so the February to March 2025, it will be bullish MACD crossover. So it is positive histogram. So we need to buy at this time. So the investor can buy the stocks during February to March 2025. By April 2025, it was a bearish crossover, which is momentum weakened. Same goes to September to November. We need to sell or hold. So sell or hold the stocks. September 2025 to 31st December 2025, MACD above signal and zero line. So expanding histogram, it is a strong momentum. It either can be buy or hold. So decision as at cut-off time, 31st December, it will be buy. So the investor recommendation for current, they need to hold or add the stocks. For the potential, they need to buy during bullish MACD phase. Okay, so this is the MACD technical indicator. Okay, next would be the Bollinger Band. As you can see in the graph, September, December 2024, uh, price traded between middle and upper bands. It shows sideways consolidation with low volatility. So it was a accumulation phase, which signs to hold, while during June to August 2025, it was pullbacks toward lower band followed by rebounds. So it was a strong downside support, control selling pressure. It shows hold or buy on weakness. While September terms to December, this shows buy a whole phase. So bands expanded with price near upper band, strong bullish breakout and rising volatility. Decision as at cut-off time 31st December, price near upper band, no close below middle band, and final decision is hold. So investor recommendation for current investor, they are advised to hold, and potential investor they need to wait for the next financial year, for the next first term. Okay, last but not least, for technical indicator that I chose for Hong Leong Bank, HL Bank, is rate of change. So during September to December 2024, ROC fluctuate. ROC stands for rate of change, fluctuate near zero line. So weak momentum and sideways price action. This is the whole phase. So to January to August is 2025, ROC dipped below zero during corrections. So this is a decline where short-lived with quick recoveries. This is selling pressure not sustained, and they are advised to hold. So next, during September 2025 to December 2025, ROC moved decisively above zero line. Higher hikes in ROC indicate accelerating momentum. This is a buy or hold phase. The decision during cut-off time, 31st December, ROC elevated but still positive. So no bearish divergence or downward crossover. Finalization is hold. For investor, for current investor, they need to hold. For potential investor, they need to wait. So that's all the technical indicators for Hong Leong Bank Berhad. I would like to pass the presentation to the next presenter.
Assalamualaikum and hi to Dr. Maizura. I am Maria Farisa binti Muhammad Yusof, represent about Post Stock. Post Malaysia Berhad stock code 4634 is Malaysia's national postal and courier service provider and one of the country's longest established logistic companies. The company operates an extensive nationwide network offering mail delivery, parcel services, logistic solutions, financial services, and digital-based postal products. With the rapid growth of e-commerce and online retail platforms, Post Malaysia plays an important role in supporting domestic and international trade activities. From 2024 to early 2026, Boost Malaysia's share price showed a long downward trend followed by periods of consolidation and short-term recovery. The price fell steadily in 2024 due to weak market sentiment. In 2025, the stock moved sideways, forming support and resistance levels, showing investors uncertainty. By early 2026, the price continued to move within a narrow range, reflecting cautious trading. Here, I will explain about technical indicators. The first one is moving average (MA). For existing investors, the moving average indicator helps to decide whether to hold or sell. From September 2024 to February 2025, the 20-day EMA was below the 50-day EMA, showing a bearish trend. During this time, investors were advised to sell or prepare to sell because prices were likely to fall. In April 2025, a golden cross appeared, giving a strong buy signal. Investors were encouraged to hold their shares and consider buying more as the trend became positive. However, after the death cross in October 2025, investors were advised to sell or prepare to sell to protect their investment. For potential investors, the Golden Cross in April 2025 was a good time to buy because an upward trend had started. Before this, they were advised to wait for confirmation. After the death cross, potential investors were also advised to wait until a new upward trend appeared before buying. Second is Bollinger Bands. Bollinger Bands are used to measure price volatility and identify extreme price levels. From September to December 2024, the bands were wide, showing high volatility during the price decline. In February 2025, the price touched the lower band at around 23 cents, indicating an oversold condition and giving a buy signal. After that, the price moved back toward the middle band. In July 2025, the price touched the upper band near 35 cents, showing an overbought condition and giving a sell signal. The price then started to fall. From October to December 2025, the bands become narrower, indicating low volatility and a consolidation period. Next is moving average convergence divergence (MACD). This is to identify changes in market momentum. In March 2025, a bullish crossover occurred when the MACD line crossed above the signal line, giving a buy signal. The histogram also turned positive, showing strong buying momentum. This matched the price increase from April to July 2025. In September 2025, a bearish crossover happened when the MACD line crossed below the signal line, giving a sell signal and showing weakening momentum. After this, the share price fell and moved sideways until the end of 2025. For existing investors, MACD helped confirm when to buy or sell. The bullish crossover in March 2025 encouraged them to hold or buy more shares. The bearish crossover in September 2025 advised them to sell or prepare to sell. For potential investors, Bullish crossover show a good time to buy before the signals. They were advised to wait. After bearish crossover, they were encouraged to delay buying and remain cautious. Next is momentum indicators. Relative Strength Index (RSI). This for post Malaysia from 1st September to December 2024, the RSI stayed between 35 and 55, showing weak momentum and declining trend. Investors were advised to hold or prepare to sell. In January and February 2025, the RSI fell below 30, indicating oversold conditions and giving a buy signal. The price later recovered in March 2025, confirming this signal. From March to May 2025, the RSI moved between 45 and 65, showing improving momentum. Investors were advised to hold or prepare to buy. In June and July 2025, the RSI rose above 70, indicating overbought conditions and giving a sell signal. The price then declined. From August to October 2025, the RSI stayed between 40 and 55, showing a neutral market. Investors were advised to hold. By November and December 2025, the RSI fell close to 30 again, showing a weakening momentum. Investors were encouraged to wait and watch for a possible rebound. And lastly, the stochastic oscillator. This is to identify short-term momentum. In January 2025, it fell below 20, showing oversold conditions and giving a buy signal. A crossover in February 2025 confirmed a recovery. In August 2025, it rose above 80, indicating overbought conditions and giving a sell signal. After this, prices moved sideways and declined. In November 2025, it moved close to oversold levels again, suggesting possible buying interest. For existing investors, the indicator helped with short-term decisions. The oversold signal in January 2025 encouraged buying and holding, while the overbought signal in August 2025 suggesting for selling. For potential investor, oversold levels showed good times to buy, while neutral or overbought levels suggested to wait. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and good day, madam. And today I will present to you about my stock. My stock is Sandabi Property Berhad. It is one of the Malaysia leading property develop list on Bursa Malaysia under stock code 5288 and is a member of a Sandabi Group. The company focus on integrated township development covering resident, commercial, and industrial properties in Malaysia and overseas. Its key township include Bandar Bukit Raja, Elmina, Serena City, Subang Jaya City Centre, and KL East, with a strong emphasis on sustainable development, innovative design, and long-term value creation. Operating in the property sector, the company's performance is influenced by economic condition, interest rate, government housing policies, and consumer demand. Okay, next we go to the technical indicator. The first indicator I use is simple moving average, the SMA. Indicator used is SMA 50 and SMA 100, and the objective is evaluate price trend and investment decision. The price trend analysis at August 2025, the price trade above SMA 50 and SMA 100 and indicated moderate bullish momentum. At late August to the early September, price moved sideways and sign of consolidation and weakening bullish strength. At a late September to the November 2025, enter a clear downtrend. Price stay below the both SMA, formatting of lower high and lower low, and strong selling pressure and bearish sentiment. And trend reversal signal at December 2025 is price broke above SMA 50 and bullish crossover. SMA 50 cross above the SMA 100 and confirm trend reversal to bullish, renew buying interest and momentum. And price position at the cut-off date, closing price is at 1 ringgit and 51 cent, and SMA 50 at 1 ringgit and 44 cent, and at SMA 100 is 1 ringgit and 41 cent. Price trading above key support level, and both SMA show a upward slope. So the investment decision overall recommendation is buy. Current investor can hold or entry the buy, and uptrend still intact and no signal exit. And potential investor can buy attractive entry after the trend reversal. Technical indicator suggests further upside potential. The next indicator is Bollinger Bands, and the chart I use is 4 hours price chart, and the purpose is to analyze volatility, trend direction, and reversal signal. And volatility behavior at April to early May 2025, the high volatility observed. The price frequently touch the lower Bollinger Bands and indicate a strong selling pressure. Rebound from the lower band signal oversold condition. At May to the August 2025, the price trade between upper and middle band and represent the stabilization phase. Band narrowing, lower volatility, and consolidation. Mild bearish movement, sideways to upward trend. So at September to November 2025, the price moved below the middle bands and frequently near the lower bands. And band widening is higher volatility and confirm a bearish trend and weak buying interest. So for the trend reversal at December 2025, the strong rebound from the lower band, price broke above the middle band and upper band expand to improve the momentum. The buyer regain market control. Position at the cut-off date is 1 ringgit and 51 cent. Trading above middle bands, moving toward upward bands, and volatility remain controlled indicates stable bullish momentum. So for the investment decision, overall recommend is buy, and current investor can hold the position. Uptrend intact and no reversal signal. For the potential investor, they can enter the buy because confirmed bullish recovery and favorable entry. Okay, for the third indicator is relative strength index. That is RSI. The chart I use is 4 hours price chart, and key for the RSI level is 30 oversold, 50 natural, and 70 is overbought. The price and momentum behavior at May to the August 2025, the sideways is slightly bullish trend. RSI fluctuate around 50 and balance buying and selling pressure indicate consolidation phase. At the September to November 2025, it is a clear bearish trend and formation of the lower high and lower low. RSI stay below 50 and near to 30. Sign of weak momentum and selling pressure. So the momentum recovery at December 2025, price from a higher low, RSI rebound from the near oversold, and RSI move above the 50. It is a momentum shift and temporary overbought signal correctly Hadley. So the position at the cut-off date is 1 ringgit and 51 cent, and RSI is above a 50. Positive momentum but near the resistance. Upside potential present, breakout not yet confirmed. So for the investment decision, overall, they can hold. So for the current investor, they can hold their stock and recovery trend intact and no reversal signal. For the potential investor, no immediate entry. Buy on the confirmation above the 1 ringgit and 55 cent, or buy on the pullback with RSI 50. The next indicator I use is stochastic oscillator. The chart I use is 4 hours price chart, and the key level is 20 oversold and 80 overbought. The price and momentum behavior at May to August 2025, the sideways is mildly bullish trend, and stochastic fluctuate between 20 to 80. The balance buying and selling pressure. Short-term overbought signal corrected followed by the small pullback and indicated consolidation phase. At September to November 2025, the clear bearish trend, lower high and lower low form, stochastic stay near or below 20, and weak momentum and strong selling pressure. So the oversold signal and trend reversal. Mid December 2025, the stochastic dropped below 20 and bullish crossover and signal selling exertion and price form a base near the support. For the position at cut of date is 1 ringgit and 51 cent and stochastic above a mid range indicate positive momentum and short term bullish trend is intact. So the investment decision overall is hold. The current investor can hold their stock and recovery trend ongoing and no reversal signal. So for the potential investor, it risky and no immediate entry. Buy on confirmation above the 1 ringgit and 55 cent or buy on the pullback with the bullish oscillator signal. For the last indicator I use is rate of change, the ROC. The chart type is 4 hours and 4 hour price chart, and indicator I use is SMA 50 trend direction and ROC momentum strength. The price trend and momentum analysis at May to August 2025, the sideway to the midly bearish trend, price hovered around SMA 50, the weak trend direction and low momentum, and market indecision and cautious investor. At September to the early November 2025, the clear downtrend and price straight below SMA 50 and formation of lower high and lower low and ROC in negative territory, the weak momentum and trend reversal and recovery. Mid November to 2025, the selling pressure weak, early recovery sign appear. At the December 2025, the price broke above the SMA 50, ROC crossed above zero and confirmed bullish trend reversal and renew a buying interest. The position at the cut-off date is 1 ringgit and 51 cent, SMA 50 at 1 ringgit and 44 cents, and price trading above the SMA 50, and the SMA 50 sloping upward and indicate a healthy short-term uptrend. For the investment decision, overall is buy. The current investor can hold or entry the buy. The uptrend intact and no signal of exit. For the potential investor, they can entry the buy, attractive entry after confirmed reversal.